Good afternoon. My name is Amara, and today I'm here to talk to you about insurance. 15 minutes can save you 15% or your life, depending on what situation you're in. Let's talk about insurance. What is insurance, you may ask? Insurance is an agreement that you make with a company to protect you in case of a loss, damage, or death in exchange for a payment that you would call a premium. Insurance is something needed in case of a catastrophe, whether that's with a car, your home, or just yourself. Why insurance, you may ask? People always ask this question, but insurance is required. It's needed. It's needed to cover anything that you lost or any incident where injuries were sustained. It's also there to lighten the load. In an incident, you would have to pay, and the insurance would take a portion of that pay and already pay. Therefore, you'd only pay something that's called a deductible. Without insurance, a person would have to pay all of that at once, which would be out of pocket, and that would be taking all the responsibility, and nobody wants that. Buying insurance. When you're looking at insurance, you gotta take your time. You must look at everything, explore every option that you have, because it's not something that you can just do in a day. Insurance is something that you have to look over. You also have to consider these options. You have to look at your financial situation, what it's being used for, who it's being used for, when it's being used, where it's being used, and why it's needed. We will begin talking about life insurance. Life insurance covers the cost of a person's expenses after death. There are two different kinds of life insurance. You have whole life and you have term life. Whole life insurance is insurance that you can have for your entire life and you only get back what you put into it. Term life is a life insurance that only lasts for a term of your life. It is recommended to have term life, but the decision must be made considering the following: your current age, your current health, and the status of your family financially. Term life is only good for the time purchased, whether it's 5 years, 10 years, or 15 years. It provides death benefits only, easy and affordable, and it's more expensive as you age, so you want to get it at an early time, but it only lasts up to how much you got it for. But it can also be renewed or converted into whole life. And we look at whole life insurance. It lasts for your entire life. You get death benefits and you get an accumulated cash value. It can be purchased without a medical exam, but without the medical exam, it would be much more expensive. It will take about 12 to 15 years to reach an exceptional value where it would actually be of use. The cash value is based on the return of your investment. Throughout your life, you can also withdraw portions of your investment to use in your daily life. And there's also more expensive premiums, so this is why term life is more recommended. Auto insurance provides coverage on a vehicle and or person in the case of an accident or a crash. Auto insurance is not only needed but required to operate a motor vehicle. In the state of West Virginia, the law states that you must have a proof of insurance, and without it, the consequence in the suspension of your license or your registration, which will cost even more to get reinstated. When you're looking at insurance, you must explore your different options. There are many companies out there that offer auto insurance, but they don't give you the same benefits. You must consider who's driving, how old are they, where they'll be driving, or how long they'll be driving, or how long they've been driving, and also what they're driving, because that all counts into the cost of your insurance each month. Auto insurance covers all vehicles: motorcycles, tractors, trailers, trucks, and cars. What is covered in an accident is determined by who is at fault in the event and what coverage both the policyholders have on their vehicles in the case of the event. There are many different types of coverages that one can have on their vehicle. You can have liability, collision, comprehensive, medical payments, or personal injury. I recommend that if you're a first-time driver, you should only get liability insurance because it's going to save you money and it also just help you to be more responsible on the road. Let's look at health insurance. Health insurance can pay for medicine, surgery, or dental services, depending on who your provider is, because not all providers will give you dental insurance. Not all medical services and medicines are provided with certain insurance, so you must pick wisely depending on your medical statuses. You can have 3 different types. You can have group, individual, or public coverage. You look at group coverage. Insurance is provided by a company or organization to their employees and beneficiaries. This is something that somebody that has a job, has a serious career, or something where they would provide that. but it's more common for individual insurance, which is a father or mother or just an adult that has it for themselves or their family. Public coverage is also something that is used for families, but it is provided by the government and is paid with federal and state tax dollars. When looking at health insurance, you must always consider your rights. You have the right to stay on your parents' insurance until the age of 26. You have the right to appeal if your care is denied by your insurer. You have the right to choose your primary doctor, pediatrician, or OBGYN with no referrals. And you have the right for free preventive care to keep your health up and your health expenses down. Now let's look at homeowners insurance. This is a very tricky kind of insurance because you would think that home insurance covers all your property, but it does not. Home insurance only covers in case of catastrophe only. Basically, I'm saying it's the same as renter's insurance, except that you own the home and it only covers natural disasters. It does not cover the loss of damaged belongings. Looking at renter's insurance, this is the most affordable out of all the insurances, but it is not tax deductible. Renter's insurance gives coverage to the recipient's properties, liabilities, and expenses in event of a loss. It gives reimbursement financially for lost items in a fire, theft, or vandalism. It can usually cost about $100 to $250 a year, or if you do the math, it would be about $15 to $30 a month. It is good to have in case of damage to landlord's property or loss of belongings within the residence, because without that, it's gone. There's nothing you can do about it. It is suggested to go through an independent agent when looking for renter's insurance. I chose Trusted Choice Network to look at the compared prices. A portion of an individual's renter's insurance can be deducted if you regularly operate a business within your residence or you work from home and another office somewhere else. Thank you for your time.